Hello, everybody, and welcome to my channel, The Blue Eye Crafter. My name is Jody Jordan, and this is my crafty shopping haul. Thought I would share a crafty haul that I've got from several different places. I'm going to start with scrapbook. Well, I'm going to start with Stampin' Storage. Now, you guys know if you follow me at all, you know I usually do my dies on these magnet cards. Like this, I put all my dies on these magnet cards and store them this way. So they had a 15% off sale, so I grabbed some of those. But I purchased some new dies that are really big. So I got these 9.5 by 7 magnet sheets, and then I had these pockets. I use them for other things, like whenever I buy kits or something like that, I'll put them in here and store them, or if I separate things for different people in my classes, sometimes I'll use these. But I got those, and then I think that's all I got from Stampin' Storage. And then from scrapbook.com, I was watching, they had a let's see, what is it? It's kind of like a scrapbook.com festival or fest, or it was a day. They had a day of crafting, and I am so into gingerbread. So I got a couple, I ended up getting, you could get for $29.99, which I don't know if the sale's still on, but it was a special that you got the girl and the boy, and then you got this paper pad, which I'll show you the paper pad. This is the gingerbread pattern collection. It has these, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sheets of each. So there's this side, and then there's a brown, and then there's this with like I don't know what that, like a wave. This one I'm in love with. I can't wait to do something with this one. This one as well. Then they have the ho ho ho. Now I ordered it late, so I didn't get to make the cards that they made during the video on YouTube or whatever. But if you go back to if you go to scrapbook.com, you can watch all the presentations on there. I can't believe I forgot the name of it, but this is the first time I've ever seen it. So this one's really cute with the jars. This one's okay, but it doesn't give me gingerbread vibes, but I like that one too. Some packages, and then this one in the presentation, I think her name was, I think it was Christine Marion, something with an M. But anyway, she chopped these up and she used this as a sentiment on her card, which I never would have thought to do that. But and then there's just like this dark color here. But why I wanted these was for my Christmas party, I always do gift bags, and I thought it would be I needed like a big gift bag because I'm giving each person a kit. That's my gift or their gift. And I thought it would be like I can make a big gift bag, but then my whole theme is gingerbread, so I thought I could dress up the gingerbread and put it on their bag so the decor matches everything. So I got that. And then this actual bag, this came with this bag, which I'm loving these bags. I've not had one of these before. It's like plastic, but it has that net, like how when you do your laundry or something. But it's really nice and sturdy. I really like it. So anyways, I also got these paper Tray ink. I got the what is this called? Icing, or Anyway, it's like the icing or rickrack, the rickrack. Now, last week they had a sale where they had, it wasn't paper tray ink, but I think it might have been a different company, and they had a deal for $16.99, which I wish I would have gotten that. But I will say that these have little, I don't know if you can see, but these have little stitchings on them, and I kind of like that better. But, you know, I still would have got that one for $16 because it was 2 sets and a paper pad. I have one more thing from scrapbook.com. Well, no, I got several things, but hang on, I gotta grab it. Okay, so these are the dies. They're called, what are these called? In Stitches Gingerbread Builder by Paper Tray Ink. And these, now you see why I wanted to get the bigger things, especially for this set. I needed the bigger magnets. Okay, so this is basically, you can stitch these together, and I've just done a few, just seeing, you know, what colors I liked. And let me take this out of the way. Just, well, this is probably, here, we'll do this. Well, that's not going to help because that's brown. Let me see. I got a darker, well, that's shiny. Anyways, okay. So you stitch around with your, you can use embroidery floss is what I used. And you can stitch around it and make your little stitch. But what's cute is that it has little dresses, and it has other things too that can go with it. I then lost one of my dresses to it. Anyway, so it has hats, it has the rick rack, bows, it has a little pocket for her dress to be able to put like a spoon or a rolling pin. It has the face, it has, you know, a whole bunch of different things. So I was thinking, my thought was, not only can I use it on my cards, but then back in the day when I used to, oh, here's the other dress. Back in the day when I used to buy mystery boxes from Cricut, and one of the things that I got was this like suede, leather, pleather, whatever this is. But I was thinking this would make really cute stitched ornaments. So I'm going to try that. I will probably do a video on that because, you know, why not? This is I've had this forever in my stash, and it's time for me to use it. And that's my goal for this craft fair season and for next year. I'm trying to use what I have because I have so much stuff, and I'm buying new stuff, and I don't have room for it. And I don't want to be a paper hoarder. I want to use it. I bought things for a reason, so that's what I did. Okay, so I got some of this. I've never tried this Pops of Color. It went with the kit, or I mean, you had to buy it separate, but it went with this also. So I got that. And then I just did another haul where I needed some reversible tweezers, so I got that. And then I wanted to try some different glue. This is my go-to glue when I'm trying to make something that I want to, basically I want it to be permanent, and I want it to hold super well and dry fast. So I always use this Scotch glue, but I haven't been able to get it in bulk like I normally do. I normally buy it in bulk on Michael's, and I haven't been able to get it. But these have the precision tips. They were giving away a free sample, and I put it in my cart, and then I didn't buy on the right day, so I didn't get it. So I just put a full bottle and paid for this. But this is the Artis craft glue, and this says it dries clear and smooth, perfect for paper crafts. I don't know how, I haven't used any of these glues, so I don't know how fast or how well it works. And the same thing with this Barely Art Precision Craft Glue, which I will not buy this one again unless I get a bigger bottle. But this was very expensive for only 2 ounces. It was like $11 or something like that for 2 ounces, but it's, oh, I'm going to try it. So I did get that. And then they gave me, this was a free gift that I got from scrapbook.com. What is this? Violet Studios Essential Collection Paper Pack. I've never used their paper before. You know, I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, so I pretty much only use their stuff unless I'm doing something for my craft fair or I'm making a gift for somebody specific. But I think I'm going to change all that because, you know, I don't really make money from Stampin' Up! I get a discount on my craft supplies, but that's about as far as that goes. And for me to only use their products just doesn't justify me only using their products when I don't get paid at all. But I know I can use other products. I just can't get paid by other companies. So, you know, I'm just showing you what I bought with my own money. No one sponsored this or anything. I just love gingerbread and I needed something that they didn't provide. Now, mind you, they did have in the catalog, there is a gingerbread that they offered this year, but I just didn't like it. I didn't like the way that the hand was bent. I can make that same card with these and not have the hand bent. But for the most part, I usually only buy Stampin' Up! Products. But like I said, that's going to change a little bit. But on to the video. Okay, so I got some papers from there. And listen, I think all companies should do what scrapbook.com does. You can buy the paper pack or you can buy them per sheet. And I think that's brilliant because how many times do you buy a pack of paper and there's some in there you love and there's some in there you'll never use and then it sits over on your shelf forever? Well, these I got, you know, when you buy them, you can't totally see what they, you know completely what they look like. But for the most part, you can pick what you like. And this one, I really like this one. Like I said, I'm doing a lot of gingerbread. So I thought this would be good for gingerbread, which was what I made her little dress out of. So see, I thought this was a good print. And I got several prints of that. And then this one, I just really didn't care about this side as much as I really liked these cute Santas. This will be perfect for my craft fair. And another thing about my craft fair is I like to have a lot of one sheet or one paper because I make multiples. Like sometimes I make 50 to 100 of something depending on what it is and how many shows I'm doing. And this year I'm probably going to do at least 4, but possibly 5 shows. Now I'm not doing that many Christmas ones. I'm trying to do a couple fall, but the way time is going, I don't know if I'm going to have time. But anyways, I really like this one. I guess I should tell you the names of them. This one's called Santa Suite 7937. And this one is Gingham and Stripes item BB 2899. In case you're interested, because yeah, I never knew that they sold it like this. I've made a few purchases from scrapbook.com, but mostly it was stuff for my die cutting machine. This one, I really like this side, which this is called, does this have a name? Candy Cane Kisses, BB 2822. And I thought this was going to be, you know, basically kind of like this. I ordered this one and then this one was out of stock and it came in and I ordered it. But I didn't order it for this side. I ordered it for the candy canes because I always do some kind of a candy cane favor every year. And then I really like this one. Now, this one looked different online compared to what I got, but I still like it. I thought this was more blue and it's really more gray. Probably if I would have read the description, it probably says that. This one's by Echo Park. I don't know if it has, let's see. This is the other side, and it is wintertime item WTL 333002. But it's still, I'll still use it because I like it. I just wish it was blue. I'm always looking, whenever I do my tea favors, there's one, I do the Christmas teas every year, and there's one pack that is blue, and I never can find paper to match it, and I thought this would at least, it'll still go, but it's not what I thought it was. Then this one is by Tinsel Time, 8755 Tinsel Time. And I just discovered Doodlebug Designs. Now, if you know, I had picked out Doodlebug Designs Candy Cane Kisses fabric, and I didn't realize that there was a paper, but it released like last year or the year before, and it's like completely sold out everywhere. I could not get my hands on a single sheet of that paper, and it makes me sick to my stomach, but it is what it is. But anyway, this side is super cute. And then there's just like a turquoise, or what is this color? Kind of a turquoise blue, sea blue or sage blue, whatever you call it. And then these, you got the little cutouts, which I love this. I love deer, gingerbread, snow. Like this is right up my lane. But this is the page that I bought it for. I really like this, which I always do lots of different things in reindeer. The number for this is 8763 dashing deer. I just love this. I probably won't use the cut-ups, but I will definitely use this side. And I got several sheets, or actually I only got one because I think that's all they had. No. Well, I made 2 orders, so I don't know if I combine these, but one order I could only get one, and then one time I was able to order a few. So I really love this. This is right up my alley. And I can't tell if this is pink or red, but it does have pink in his ears, so I love it. Now my daughter, she just bought a house, and this one is I got quite a few of these. It's the Farmhouse by Doodlebug. My daughter just bought a house, and she wants to raise chickens. So we're going to see her for Thanksgiving, and I thought it would be really cute to scrapbook some of these pages. So I think I got 2 of each page, sometimes 3, because like this is cut-ups, and if I want to do a double page layout, I ended up, I think, getting 3 of everything. I may have only got 2 of this one. I don't know. But, because they're kind of mixed up. But you got the cutouts and then the polka dots. And then this is, I definitely will not use this, whatever this is. But I did get 3 because I will probably do a double page layout. But this is 8657 Buffalo Plaid. Now, when you see what did I do with? I'm just now thinking, I don't know what I did with the, I bought some ephemera packs to go with it. And when you see the ephemera pack, you'll know why. It doesn't seem like this goes together, but when you see the ephemera packs, it goes together. So I think I got 3 of this one, which this is one side, this is the other. And this is 8658 Fall Floral. Here, you can tell from the cutouts. Here's some cutouts. So see how it has the gingham on there? I just love that. And I may use some of these cutouts, but I got a ton of ephemeras, so I don't know if I will or not. I'm more of a stamper. I don't usually use cutouts, but I can appreciate them when you're trying to do stuff and you can't always find the stamp you want, or I can appreciate them. But this is 8656 Country Quilt. I really like this. Okay, this. Now, this I probably normally would not use, but I did see some other scrapbookers that kind of just tuck these behind to make a little like pull tab or just extra decoration. But these I probably will. I love these. The little mixer and the bees and stuff. I think there's other stuff that you can do with the bee, but you can see the little turkey. There's a lot of the ephemera pack with that. Maybe I only got one of those. I don't know. Maybe because it was a tag and I knew I wasn't going to use this side. I don't know, but I can't justify what I bought because I just was putting stuff in the cart. But this is so cute. It's got little pigs and scarecrows and squirrels and horses and wagons and tractors, and it just gave me country vibes and fall vibes. So I can do a scrapbook layout for her new home, and then I can also do Thanksgiving, and maybe if we do anything fall when I'm there, we can do some little fall stuff. I don't know if I showed you this side, but this one is 8650 Farmhouse. Then this is just more stuff. I probably will not ever use this, but I will use the other side because it's like a candy for my craft fair. I'll use it. This is 8764 Christmas candy, and I got several of this one. And then this one, I also thought this would be good for a gingerbread, something to go with the gingerbread. It's 8756 Jolly Old Saint Nick, and I'm in love with both sides, so I got quite a few sheets of this one. But it's got the cute Santas, and then it's got this on that side. And this is a duplicate of somewhere in this pile. I've already got this one. And I've actually started cutting into some of them over there already because I've started, like I said, I started that scrapbooking, or the gingerbread man. I started working on that guy. And I just wanted to see how it cut and all that. But this is all from scrapbook.com. Then I ordered this from Amazon, which I've already made these, or I always get two whenever these are from KS Crafts, but these are the gingerbread, and I'm just going to show you. I like doing, at my craft fair, I like to do a lot of tag toppers or bag toppers. So like if you had a bag like this, you would just put it on top and do like this. And there's two sizes. Or you could not put both sides on, and you could just run ribbon through here and make it a tag. And just here I kind of messed up gluing that together. I wasn't sure how it was supposed to go together, but I like to run multiples of these through my dies. I like these because it has the little stitching. I don't love doing this little work with the icing, but it's so worth it because it's cute. It's just I might not get it made for this year because it's so time consuming. This is something that I sit down in January or February and do this and make for the next year because it's so time consuming. But that is from Amazon's KS Crafts. And then since I've been so into the gingerbread, I found a company called My Creative Time. I think that this company is probably kind of on the smaller side. They just did a recent release and like they instantly sold out. But I mean, even big companies like Stampin' Up! Do that. But I'm saying like their website is a nightmare. I really don't like their website at all. Like I can't, if you don't know what you're looking for, it's difficult to find it. They don't have pictures of, like, it's basically a picture of this long distance, and even when you zoom in, you can't read like what their stamps say very well. Of course, I'm blind, so whatever. But anyways, she has the cutest stuff. She has the absolute cutest stuff on her website if you want to take the time to look at her website. Again, it's called My Creative Time. I think the lady's name is Emma or something like that. I'm going to be ordering a lot from her later on. I've just got to get through craft fair season because, you know, this is when you buy when it is craft fair season, and then you put it in your stash and you forget about it. But I'm going to do a class for my ladies. We decided we wanted to do some gingerbread tags, which we'll probably do one like the one I just showed you. But these have the rickrack, and like you can layer these. So these and these, if you can see the stitching around it, but she has the cutest dies. Like, check her out, My Creative Time. Like I said, the website is not my favorite, but even go and look her up on YouTube so you can actually see what dies you're looking for. But these are the scallop tag dies, MCT D423, and these are the wavy regular tag dies, MCT D426. And then I got 2 of these because they're small. With these, I can run multiples through. With the different shapes, I can run multiples through my die cutting machine. But with the bows, I can run at least 2 through. So I bought 2 of these, and this is Fun Size Ginger Bow die, MCT D419. I'm trying to think what I did with the ephemera packs. I don't know what I did with the ephemera packs from scrapbook.com. Then just a cute little thing I got from Hobby Lobby. These are earrings, but I was thinking I would use these on. I'm going to make some, if you remember last year for my craft fair, I did these Christmas ornaments that were reindeer, but I thought these could go in the middle for I'm going to try and make one that's gingerbread. And these were $2.99, and I got them for like 50% off. So I got them for, what, $1.50 each. So I'm not going to use these as earrings. I'm going to tear them apart and glue these in the center of my ornament. Let me see if I can find... Okay, well, I could not find the ephemera packs. If you guys could see, not just my craft room, my whole house, like it's a mess, and it's all my craft stuff. Like, it's everywhere. It's in my bedroom, it's in the living room, it's in my husband's room, it's in the garage. I have a whole craft space. Yeah, it's everywhere. Like, I am taking over the whole house. Like, have you seen those pictures where you have a small house and then the back is the whole, like, you have this space and then you have this space and that's your craft room? That's what I need. Anyways, I got these from Hobby Lobby. They're called Silly Winks. In the past, I usually will buy, like, I'll go to the dollar store and I will buy that foam board. Kind of, it's like this. It's like, you know, the stuff that like your kids would do a display or something. And I would cut like my shaker card stuff out of this. But lately it's not been tall enough. So I thought I seen a video where a girl was using craft foam. So I'm going to try to die cut this and see if it works. And then this is the last thing, I promise. I've been working on some, I don't even know how to explain what they are, but every year I do like a kids craft kit. Usually I do Christmas ones. I don't normally do like Thanksgiving ones or Halloween ones, because in the past Halloween stuff normally doesn't sell. For whatever reason, I think because there's not enough time. Like, basically, if you're not there on the day when they're buying, like, I feel like Halloween stuff, there's like a window for that. People, I don't know, stuff normally doesn't sell. But however, I've designed my own file, and I am making these really cute craft kits this year. Now, I'm also going to make them for Christmas. I live in Florida, so for me, it's going to make sense. But I'm doing these bubble wands that is going to be a stick. but then I'm going to create a scarecrow. I'll do a video on it. I won't show you how I designed it because honestly, I don't know if I could recreate it or not. But anyways, I bought these craft kits. They were $4.99 for, it makes 12, and I got them half off, so $2.25-ish. I got these, and the kids can put them together, and this is what it makes, this little cute turkey. But normally when I do my Christmas kits, it'll have like a coloring book, crayons, it'll have like ornaments they can color, it'll have a letter to Santa, it'll have some kind of foam or stickers or something. Like, it's like a fun activity thing, like you buy it for the kids. Last year a lot of people bought them. Actually, they sold really well last year, but people buy them for their kids because when you get together for Thanksgiving, the kids are running around the house with nothing to do, and this gives all the kids something to sit at their table and do, you know, while everybody's watching the football game, or, you know, the moms are in there cooking. The kids have an activity to do, and it keeps them busy for a while. So that's what I got this for, and I'm working on those today. I will do a video. I don't know if I'll do a video of me actually putting them together, if I'll get time for all that, because the craft fair is like next week that I'm trying to get into, and I'm trying to get them done and get photos. But I will for sure show you. If not this version, I'll try to show you the Christmas version, which I bought that SVG, and I might even still do something on my own. I haven't decided. But anyways, that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed my little crafty haul. I have been spending, and I need to stop. But this is my favorite time of the year. Buying fall and Christmas crafts to put in my craft fair it's my favorite time of the year. I just don't get to enjoy it because it's like here and gone. Stay tuned for my craft fair series. I am doing videos. I've got one already done for you. I just have to do the voiceover for it, and I should have that up by sometime by this week or next week. I'm hoping to do at least 1 or 2 a week from here on out. I skipped doing Halloween cards. I did the Halloween cards, but I filmed it. I don't have time to do a voiceover. That class is gone. Probably the products that I used are probably sold out anyways, or I don't know. They could be. I have been running around like a chicken with their head cut off. Like, I've been making reefs. I've been busy, super busy. Like, I haven't even been totally fulfilling all my obligations to my card classes because I've been kind of skipping things and not doing certain things like the video and the PDFs and things like that, because my time has been just busy. But that's all for today. I hope you all have a blessed day, blessed week. Thanks. Bye-bye.